Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Rider X Garage. When most people hear the name Segway, they think of sidewalks, city tours, and self-balancing scooters. But what they should be thinking about a broken bar is this: the Snarler AT6 S. A snarling, stomping, off-road beast with 4 wheels, a locked-in stance, and a wild side that's been built for dirt, rock, and anything that dares to call itself a trail. This is not a toy, it's not an experiment, it's not a gimmick. The 2026 Segway Snarler AT6 S is a serious, full-size ATV that's earned its place in a competitive segment A, and it's doing it with style, technology, and muscle that you probably didn't expect from a company better known for the balance than brawn. Look at it. The design language hits hard from every angle. At the front, it's sharp, compact, and aggressive. A pair of LED projector headlights sit beneath a battle-ready brow, flanked by angular DRLs that give the Snarler a futuristic, almost robotic stare. The front bumper is sturdy, ready for winch mounting, and seamlessly integrated into the composite bodywork. Everything about it feels tight, durable, and designed for war. From the side, the proportions are purposeful. This is the S model, a single-seater, shorter wheelbase, tighter handling, and a more personal ride experience. It's perfect for trail carving and terrain exploration. The fenders are flared, designed to keep mud at bay and the rider protected. Deep footwells offer great grip and drainage, while the sculpted seat offers a perfect blend of support and mobility. Whether you're standing up to tackle technical terrain or sitting back for a long cruise, it just fits. The Snarler rides on 25-inch off-road tires wrapped around 12-inch aluminium wheels, with dual A-arm suspension front and rear. There's over 7 inches of travel, giving it the articulation and softness you need to float over roots and rocks without getting bucked. Ground clearance sits around 10 inches, which isn't the highest in Class A, but it's more than enough to handle most off-road environments with confidence. At the rear, things stay practical. The LED taillights are clean and bright, and the rear rack is rugged, ready to handle 165 pounds of gear. Tie-down points are built in, and if you're working a property or heading out on a hunt, it'll carry the tools, the cooler, or whatever else the day demands. And yes, there's a 2-inch hitch receiver. This thing tows up to 1,300 pounds. That's more than most small trailers. Now, power. The Snarler AT6S is built around a 570cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder 4-stroke engine. It delivers around 44 horsepower, which, in a machine this size, is plenty. But what makes it impressive isn't just the number. It's how smooth and responsive the power delivery is. You get instant torque right off the line, and thanks to a well-tuned CVT with high and low range, it feels punchy at low speed and steady on steep inclines. For a single cylinder, it's surprisingly refined, and no harsh vibrations, no lag. Just a smooth surge when you hit the throttle. You've got on-demand 2WD and 4WD at your fingertips, along with a front diff lock when the terrain gets truly gnarly. It's intuitive, quick to respond, and doesn't require any manual effort to get you unstuck. Add in engine braking for downhill control, and this ATV starts to feel like it was designed not just for fun, but for real-world utility. But what really sets the Snarler apart is the tech. Segway's DNA's technology, and it shows. You get a full-color digital display with all the data you'd expect: a speed, RPM, trip meter, fuel A. But it goes deeper. Pair it with the Segway Power Sports app, and you unlock GPS mapping, real-time vehicle status, riding history, and even group ride tracking. Yes, you can see where your friends are on the trail, in real time, right from your phone. The ride command features are intuitive, slick, and useful. And for new riders, there's even remote startup and diagnostics via the app. It's the kind of tech you usually only find on $20,000 UTVs. Here, it's just part of the package. Controls are comfortable and well laid out. The handlebars are thick and grippy. There's a thumb throttle, toggles for lighting, AWD, and more. Higher trims even come with electronic power steering, and that makes a big difference. It lightens steering effort without removing feel, especially useful when navigating tight woods or rocky switchbacks. The ride itself, surprisingly plush. It's not going to float like a long travel sport quad, but it handles rough terrain with confidence. Whether you're crawling through tight woods, splashing through shallow streams, or hitting open dirt, it's predictable, stable, and responsive. Fuel capacity is around 5 gallons, more than enough for long rides, and maintenance access is simple. Air filter, belt, and fluids are all reachable without major disassembly. That's important for weekend warriors who ride hard and want to wrench less. As for price, that's where it gets really interesting. The 2026 Snarler AT6 S starts at just under $8,000, and even fully loaded with EPS, winch, and app connectivity, you're still well below the 5-figure mark. That's serious value when compared to similar offerings from Polaris or Can-Am, especially when you factor in the standard tech and modern styling. So who is this ATV for? It's for riders who want something different, something high-tech, bold, and ready for everything from work duty to weekend play. It's for the landowners, the explorers, the trail riders, and the next-gen off-roaders who expect more from their machine. And if you're willing to give the Segway badge a chance, what you'll find is a capable, clever, and flat-out fun ATV that holds its own and then some. Thanks for riding with us today. If this review gave you a new perspective on what Segway's doing off-road, drop a like, hit subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you go for the Snarler, or stick with one of the classics? Either way, stay dirty, stay curious, and keep the throttle pinned.